Okay, this is Salty Naughty Sorcerer's vlog on playing Black Myth Wukong. This is my 22nd try on taking down baby McCryface. Wish me luck, guys. Commencing some light and heavy attacks and stun the mofo and continue to do some more light and heavy attacks. At which point I'm running out of ideas. Roll dodge, roll dodge, roll dodge. Try to get behind him. But he's fast. Get out of his early attack. Oh dear me. So much damage at one go. Goodness. Gotta get some healing done. Roll dodge again. I can't believe this. I suck. So I've just played about 2 days worth of Black Myth Wukong, and I must say that I'm very pleased with the gameplay experience. I'm quite a slow gamer in the sense that I don't play many hours per day, so I like to take my own time with the game, and so far it's been pretty challenging in certain instances, but overall I'm very satisfied with the experience. I would say that the challenge and the game difficulty has been calibrated very sensitively by the game designers, such that when you clear the bosses you feel a certain sense of satisfaction. It is neither too easy nor too difficult to the point where you feel discouraged to want to carry on. I mean, I would say that while fighting the normal enemies and everything, they are quite a pushover. Basically, I just need to repetitively spam my light attack. I should be able to clear most of them, while at the same time learning to dodge at the correct moment. With the bosses, however, it will obviously be a little bit more different, a little bit more difficult. The art of dodging, I feel, is very important when it comes to dealing with high-profile enemies. So it's for this reason that I put most of my sparks and my assets into stamina and into dodging to ensure that I would be able to get out of difficult situations with as little injuries as possible. So one of the very first few bosses that I encountered was this baby McCryface, which I failed to defeat, and only subsequently do I realize that you can actually skip him altogether. I think the game developers included 1 or 2 really difficult bosses at the early stage of the game just to make the Elden Ring veterans a little happier because they crave for more challenging circumstance, I assume. But for the rest of us mortals who maybe not used to the Dark Souls gameplay, we can actually skip some of the difficult bosses and proceed on with the rest of the game. And one of the first few bosses that I encountered would be this guy called Ling. Just to my knowledge, Ling is not a prominent character, nor is it a character that I'm familiar with from Journey from the West. I think it is a new character that's created by this game developer himself, and he does a lot of jumping, and as a result his attacks can be quite predictable. So my strategy to dealing with him, and I took about maybe 3 rounds before killing him in the 4th round, would be to try to avoid his main attacks, as you should. That seems to be the primary strategy in this game. Avoid the bosses and then do a counter attack. So when you see him raise up his claw, that is usually the sign of him lunging forward towards you. And you want to do at least 2 roll dodges because usually he has a secondary attack coming up. If you get too close to him, you may suffer from his howl, which I think is an AoE attack around him that will stun you. Essentially what I did for the first 2 rounds was to try to keep my distance. That's the basic instinct that I have as a gamer, but it turns out that it does not serve me so well in this battle. It's actually preferable that I choose the correct moment to go forward and go close to him. High risk, high reward. So whenever he comes forward to attack, I will do 2 roll dodges and hopefully try to end up behind him or just beneath him. That is where spamming light attacks can really do a lot of continuous damage, as you can see over here. And of course you have your magical spell to charm and to stun him. So what I do was to try to use this magical spell as soon as I can, so that I can max out the number of times that I can use this particular enchantment. I think with the amount of mana that I have at the moment, I will only have 3 to 4 chances where I can stun him, so I just want to optimize it as early on as possible in the game. Compared to the earlier 2 bosses in the previous region, Ling is actually a lot easier to handle. There are a lot of lag time in between where he's not really attacking you, and this is the opportunity where you can take to go in after him. Okay, so this is just my vlog for Black Myth Wukong. Really looking forward to more subsequent challenges and other future bosses. I hope you have similar good endeavors in your game. I see you in the next video. Goodbye.